What's up, people? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, because I'm having a wonderful Tuesday. But it's been a minute since we had a video on my channel, and I'm ready to get back into it. So let's get this thing rolling. Well, hey guys, I am wanting to talk to you about a pretty heavy subject today. Really, it's on my heart because I just read a story of a pastor who tried to take his own life, and it's a very sad story, a tragic story. And you know, I don't know the full story of what was going on with him, what was happening, but it just made me think about some things as a pastor that even I personally face, and some of the friends I have and people that I know who go through similar things. The ups and the downs of ministry can be pretty daggone challenging. It can be a tough thing to walk through from time to time, and the reality is, as much as you think your pastor is a Superman or a Superwoman, we deal with a lot, we go through a lot, we carry a lot. And in my own personal journey, I have battled with depression on really major levels. If you were to talk to my wife, she's seen me in some of my lowest points. I'll tell you, at one point we were church planning, and I believed so greatly that God had told me to start a church, and I was just so there, and we did it, and we didn't have any support, we didn't have any kind of accountability, any of that. And when the church failed, I fell hard with it, and I questioned everything because I thought this is what I was born to do, and this was the first time the church just did not make it. It was terrible. But I went through a period of some really bad depression, multiple times, considered taking my own life and all kinds of stuff. And it's a serious thing, man. It's a serious thing. But after some time, I went through some healing and felt this call to start a church again. And honestly, I got really scared because I knew what I just walked through. But I decided that we would do this again. And my wife and I prayed, and we got back on this thing. And whew, man, I will tell you, when you are pastoring people, you deal with people, and people have things that they carry. And you know, the very essence of pastoring is signing up to help people work through the various life issues that they have, because they look to you for guidance, for help, for wisdom, for all sorts of things. And you know, if you don't have the right safeguards, we'll just say, or the right things set up to help you offload the things that are put on you, it can become very tricky. And you know, I just go back to that first time. I had no accountability. I literally was alone, like walking by myself, the Lone Ranger, trying to start a church and pastor people, and nobody pastored me. And I will tell you this, and I just want to kind of encourage you, if you are a pastor watching this, or if you're a business leader, or if you're just a person who is just, you know, you're going through tough times and you're facing and you're battling depression, what helped me was surrounding myself with people that I could be 100% real with. Like, people that are not impressed with me, people that will keep it real with me, that will tell me the truth, and people that won't run when they hear the struggle that I have. So get you someone that you can lean in on, and and depend on and trust. Now, pastors, I know you go, I got Jesus for that. I got God. And I'm not saying he's not enough. Today it was said in a leadership thing that you should function in 3 different types of relationships. There's your vertical relationships, you and Jesus, you and God. Then there's your horizontal relationships, you and people you do life with. People that can hold you accountable. People that will go to bat with you no matter what you're facing. And then there's the people that you're responsible for as a leader. And you need to have those levels of relationships, because if you don't, it's easy to succumb with and overwhelmed with the things that you are responsible for, and depression will creep in and take you out. So surrounding myself with people that I could really trust was huge for me. You gotta learn how to set up safeguards. And one of the things for me has been working out, exercising, just overall getting healthy. Because I'll be honest with you, man, diet plays a huge part in how you feel. And when you feel sluggish and all this stuff, it is so easy for that feeling of not enough or failure or any of that to creep in. So that has helped me. Just working out, like investing in physical activity, keeping my energy up, my metabolism, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's a whole nother. And scientifically, it's been proven you're less likely to face depression when you are physically active. Another thing has just been that I have literally found ways to enjoy life, invest in time with my family, the things that matter, the essentials, and just starting to put aside the stuff that at the end of the day won't really bring any addition to my life or subtract anything from my life, and really focusing in. I love today I heard a quote that said, focus is not about what you look at, focus is about what you refuse to let to be a distraction to you. And when you start to narrow your vision to remove the stuff, the non-essentials, and stop trying to say yes to everything. And this is my struggle. I was trying to say yes to every single thing. And honestly, guys, I still struggle with that. Like, the hardest thing for me to do in my life is to say no. I will tell you, the last 2 months, I have had to deliver some really hard no's. Not to be mean, but just to good stuff that really I'm just like, oh my God, why do I have to say no to this? But when it comes down to it, it's not my purpose, it's not my mission. And when I'm at the throne of God and I'm asking him, God, do I invest my time in this? And he says no, I must follow him. Depression has been a huge thing in my journey with pastoring. A lot of pastors won't tell you this. They won't speak this truth, because you feel like you got to carry this certain persona and all this stuff. But the reality is, most of us face it. Most of us struggle with it. And I encourage you to pray for your pastor, your leader, your manager, your business owner. It's hard out here on these streets. It's tough, and it's not a joking matter. Depression is a tough thing to walk through. But with the help of good people, you can and you will, I promise you, overcome. I encourage you today to do a couple of things. First of all, if you're struggling or battling with depression, I have placed in the description below a number to a suicide hotline. I've also placed a link to where you can submit a prayer request. I can pray for you. The people at my church can pray for you. If you're struggling with depressing or suicidal thoughts, you gotta make sure you reach out and get help. Don't try and do life by yourself. One of my favorite shirts that I wear is by my friend Pastor Steven. It says "Never Alone." I work out in a version of the shirt. I wear the shirt all the time because it's a constant reminder for me that I'm never alone. And you're not alone. You have people that will help you, and I encourage you to make sure you get help. Also, I encourage you, if you're watching this, to pray for your pastor. We should start a movement called #PrayForYourPastor, because the reality is your pastor is constantly praying for you, constantly taking darts and different things, because he or she is trying to lead you, constantly at the throne room of God, asking God to bless you. They're constantly listening to the issues that you face. They're constantly listening to the issues going on in the world and trying to figure out how to address them. It's a constant groove of trying to find a balance so that people can know the love of Jesus that is extended to them. So pray for your pastor, because the reality is it's tough. This is a job that's full of rejection and pain and hurt, but somehow we keep doing it. We keep showing up every Sunday. It's crazy. And then thirdly, I encourage you that if you know anybody struggling with depression or any of that, pray for them, but also reach out to them, talk to them, lift them up. Just reach out to them. Make sure they know that you are there for them and they don't have to do life alone. Do me a favor, if you're new here, click that subscribe button. Let me know you were here. And I hope that this video has been helpful to you, and hearing my story and my journey has helped you. I'm going to share a little bit more story, I think, over the next few weeks. I'm just going to be doing some story time videos and just sharing with you my experience growing up as a young man in America, my experience growing up fatherless, my experience with rejection, my experience with success, and my experience with good things. I just want to share these stories with you. So the next few weeks on my channel is going to be kind of a story time thing. So get ready for that. And then I got something great coming up that's going to be launching on September the 15th, I believe it is. September 15th. Yes, a 21-day devotional. And I'll be telling you more about that in the next few videos. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Click that subscribe button. It's your boy, Pastor Fred. I love y'all. Peace out.